Okay, so we're going to be covering the update, and then we're going to go into trading strategy after that. This update's basically just a wheel spin. The only thing that changed is instead of it being a wheel spin with gems, you get no gems. The pose is stupidly common. There's a new godly, so again, happy we're putting more than one item in this. For how expensive it is, there should be more than one item. So, good change. I'll give full credit for that. Radiant Fangs, I believe, is also an artist sword. So, we're getting two artist swords in a bundle, which is nice. I think this is a better version of the pack, personally. And the fact that we're not generating, hundreds of millions of gems from the wheel spin, I think is better for the health of trading. So, overall, that's good. The pose, I'm not a huge fan of, but if you have black Nietzsche, yellow Nietzsche, or any sort of katana that you really want to put this on, it will look nice for like ninja outfits. But I'm not a huge fan of the pose. I most likely am going to own maybe one of the pose because I don't think it's that good for my taste. But I really like the big swords, so devotion I probably will be getting. Radiant Fangs I might have one just because it's like a cyberpunk kind of thing. So I like both of these. Both good additions. Devotion I think is amazing. Radiant Fangs is decent, but Devotion is definitely the highlight. So also for price. So you're going to be buying it in bundles of three. I don't know why they priced it like this, but you're going to be buying bundles of three because it's very slightly cheaper. You're going to be buying 21 spins, which is going to cost you 2,933 Robux. And again, 21 spins. You need 20 on average for devotion, so you have one extra spin that hopefully gets it if you're slightly unlucky. But again, people have very good luck sometimes, they have very bad luck sometimes. So I don't recommend this as a safe way to spend your money. It's much better to buy a gem bundle than buy this. But if you really want to, it's an option. If you hate trading, then buy devotion this way. Again, the price is a little high still. I think it should be a little lower, but that probably won't change. Yeah. Um, I like that we're adding more weapons. I like that we're keeping poses. It's not a pose I like, but it's still a quality pose. Like you have a spin, it's an animation, so I'm happy with it. And again, the UI changed. It's the same thing. It's just they made it look a lot more like a casino than the wheel did. So I don't know. I like that they switched up the thing. The wheel was kind of to reuse. I like that they're at least switching it personally. I think the little bank thing is kind of cute. It's really big and bulky and takes up a little bit too much of the lobby, but it's kind of cute. So I'm not against it for that aspect. Now I'm not a huge fan of the wheels, but like if they're gonna add artist swords this way, I'm not against it. Devotion's cool, so I can't I can't be too critical when they're adding cool stuff at least. So as far as trading strategy stuff, it's kind of the same as I've been saying. This pack is still really overpriced, and the pity is stupidly high, so none of you should open it. I will not be making a pack opening video on Rose, so don't worry about that. There's literally no reason I would be opening a Rose pack. As far as standard pack goes, again, the prices are getting a little bit lower, so it's not quite as worthwhile. And then Pink Pearl and Whirlwind dipping because of Rose Pack coming out kind of hurts this pack quite a bit as far as being profitable. So wouldn't really recommend this. If they add Light Pack back, then that kills another one of your big items that can kind of help you recover. So I don't recommend this. It's continuing to get worse. As far as Aura Pack goes, I wouldn't recommend investing in Dragonheart or Olympus Edge, but if you want one, get it while it's cheap. And then for Enigma, buy them 20 and under, ideally 15 mil, I would say, because that's better for value trading. If you just want an Enigma to keep it, buy it at 20. It's fine. Like it's cheaper now than it'll be in a week. So, well, cheaper now than it's going to be after it's removed and it reclaims. It might be cheaper in a week. So between now and the end of this pack and Rose, you should be looking to buy Dahlia, Lotus, and Enigma. So just keep your eye out. That's going to be the focus for this week for most of you. There's not too much else as far as items go. You're going to be waiting for Devotion and Radiant Fangs to dip. If you find really cheap ones, you can grab them. Devotion at like 10 mil would be a no brainer to buy, probably. But from what Blood Demon and Deagle have shown, buying into these items is not very safe. The way they increase the price should make Devotion and Radiant Fangs a little bit rarer. Again, Radiant Fangs is a godly, so this one won't be rare. But Devotion will be a little bit rarer than Deagle and Blood Demon. It should be about 1 point, like about 50% more, roughly, when it levels out. So this might level out around like 30 mil. I'm not sure. So just keep your eye on Devotion. Again, they changed pricing, so we really have to see where it ends up, but that's my guess. Yeah, it's pretty much just going to be focusing on Enigma, Lotus, Dahlia, whatever you're value trading. Amethyst is still going up, so if you find cheap ones, buying into that isn't a bad idea. Gemblade and Olympus are still consistent, so I wouldn't say either are a great opportunity. If you have any items that are at risk of coming back, so solo pack, light pack, and rainbow pack, I would say are the most at risk. And then winter pack is eventually at risk because of Christmas. So I would sell off those 3 packs and reallocate your funds into something else. Yeah, that's it for this week. So have a good one.